Buzz, welcome back to the channel, your go-to place for everything K-pop. From comebacks and controversies to moments that make us laugh, cry, and scream with joy. And today, ARMYs, we finally get to say it. RM and V are back. That's right, after months of counting down the days, they've officially been discharged from the military. And let me tell you, it was one emotional reunion. So let's start from the top. June 10th, 2025, the day we've all been waiting. RM and V showed up to greet fans in Chuncheon after completing their military service. RM with the 15th Infantry Division Military Band, and V with the 2-Corps Special Duty Team. Now, if you've seen the photos or the videos floating around, you know they didn't just show up quietly. RM brought his saxophone again. Yes, the same sax that made headlines during Jin's discharge. But this time, it felt extra special, because it wasn't just for someone else. It was part of celebrating his own return. Let's talk about that moment. RM performing the Case Closed OST on his sax in front of fans. It was quirky, it was charming, and honestly, it was so RM. That moment where he even got down on one knee while playing? Iconic. Like, who else could turn a military discharge into a mini concert? RM, that's who. And let's not ignore how amazing they both looked. I mean, military life clearly treated them well. Bulkier, healthier, and still just as charismatic as ever. Maybe even more. When V stepped out with that signature smile and that calm aura he always carries, you could feel the love from fans just flooding in. The way they held their flower bouquets like it was their first fan meeting back? Pure serotonin. But more than the visuals, what really hit me were the words they shared. RM said something that stuck with me. It was a meaningful time in which I could become closer to other people who have served in the military before. That shows so much growth and humility. Even though he's a global superstar, he genuinely took the time to reflect on his experience, to connect with others, and to understand what service means. And V, always thoughtful, mentioned how the time gave him a chance to think more deeply about his mind and body. That's so Taehyung, right? Always introspective. He said, "If you wait just a little bit longer, we will return with great performances. And now that he's back, you just know he's going to deliver on that promise." But here's something I want to talk to you all about. How emotional was it to see them back, but not yet together with the whole group? We still have a few members in the military, and it's like, yes, we're celebrating, but we're also waiting all over again. And RM even addressed that. He said he's worried about the juniors and hopes to see them in good health. It's touching that even on his own special day, he was thinking of the others. So let me ask you all, what was your favorite part of the discharge event? Was it RM's saxophone moment, V's serene presence, the bouquets, or just the simple fact that we finally saw them back, safe and healthy? Let me know in the comments because I want to hear what this moment meant to you. Also, how excited are you for what's next? RM said he wants to perform as soon as possible, and he's already thinking about making an album. V also hinted at returning to the stage soon. Do you think we'll get new solo work first? Or maybe a subunit track? Or dare I say it, some kind of BTS reunion project? We're going to talk more about that in the second half of the video, so stick around because the future of BTS post-military is going to be wild. Okay, now let's dive into the future, because this is where things start to get really exciting, and maybe a little emotional too. So now that RM and V are officially discharged, that brings us to 4 BTS members who have completed their military service. Jin, who was the first to return, then J-Hope, and now RM and V. That means we're getting closer and closer to that full group reunion we've all been dreaming about. Can you believe it's actually within reach now? I know it still feels surreal. RM said something really touching during his speech. He said, "We will greet fans again as BTS's RM and V. Not just as soloists, but as BTS." That line gave me goosebumps. It shows they still carry that identity with so much pride, and they know how much that group means to us. It's not just about what's next for them individually, it's also about what's next for BTS as a whole. But here's where I want to get your thoughts, because this is a real discussion. What do you think their comeback should look like? Should they jump straight into a world tour, or should they ease into it with a full album, maybe some behind-the-scenes content, or a reunion variety show like Run BTS again? Personally, I'd love to see them take their time with a deeply emotional and powerful comeback album. Something that reflects their journey, military life, personal growth, and the love they still have for ARMY. Now let's talk solo activities for a second. RM has already hinted that he wants to go back to working on an album. Considering how incredible Indigo was, I have zero doubt that whatever comes next will be a masterpiece. And knowing Namjoon, it's going to be deep, poetic, and full of meaning. Maybe even with some saxophone? I mean, why not? He's clearly been practicing. As for V, he's always been very artistic and soulful in his music. His album Layover was such a vibe, jazzy, chill, and intimate. Do you think he'll continue in that direction? Or will he surprise us with something totally new now that he's back? And imagine this. What if we get a duet from them before a full BTS comeback? A little RMXV collab just to tide us over? Let's also not forget how big this moment was for fans. ARMY showed up despite HYBE asking them not to, and honestly, I have mixed feelings about this. On one hand, I get why HYBE made that request, for safety, for privacy, and to respect other soldiers. But on the other hand, I can't blame fans who've been missing their idols for over a year and just wanted to say, welcome back in person. The energy in those videos, the joy, the love, it was overwhelming. But of course, safety comes first. And I think moving forward, we really need to find a balance between showing support and respecting the boundaries that are put in place for everyone's well-being. Now here's a fun question for the comments. If you could plan RM and V's first public appearance back in the entertainment world, what would it be? A music show? A fan meeting? A surprise V Live or Weverse stream? Drop your dream scenarios below. I know some of you have been planning this moment in your heads for months. Also, let's talk fashion. Did anyone else notice how amazing their post-discharge looks were? The fits, the hair, the glow-up, it's like they stepped straight out of a photo shoot. Even after nearly 2 years in uniform, they're still the kings of style. I wouldn't be surprised if V drops a fashion collab or a Vogue Korea shoot any day now, and of course, their return means more social media activity too. RM and V already posted photos on Instagram after their discharge, and it just reminded me how much I missed seeing their everyday updates. Whether it's Namjoon's book recommendations or Taehyung's moody aesthetic shots, we've missed all of it. So, as we wrap up this video, here's what I want you to take away. Yes, RM and V are back. But more than that, their return marks the beginning of the next chapter for BTS, and for us, ARMY. There's so much to look forward to. Solo projects, maybe some unexpected collaborations, and eventually, the biggest comeback in K-pop history. Let's celebrate this moment together. Drop a purple heart in the comments if you're proud of RM and V. Share your favorite memory of them pre-enlistment. And let's welcome them back with all the love they deserve. And if you're just as excited as I am to see what comes next, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Anyong Buzz, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single update on the BTS journey. Until next time, this has been Anyong Buzz, signing off with purple love for BTS and for all of you amazing fans.